Steve, so obviously you've now had a few months in your role as assistant and bowling coach. How are you finding it so far at Derbyshire?
Oh, just absolutely loving every moment of it. Can't tell you, it's just working with every single one of the lads, just watching how they're progressing, even in the short space of time that we've been here. A hugely curious bunch, all massive team ethic, and they're just soaking up everything we're giving them at the moment. We've really gone into obviously the start of since obviously Christmas, the full cricket side of things now. They were doing a little bit of one-to-one work before Christmas, but now it's more a full-on cricket programme from Monday through to Friday. Monday, Tuesday is their time, Wednesday with a little bit of one-to-ones, but Thursday, Friday is the coach time, and we put them through their pressure zones, which they're loving every moment of, and they're getting better and better. And I think, as you've seen from today, you know, every one of them's got a big smile on their face, which is what it's all about.
And you mentioned it there, everyone's smiling, everyone's happy. You've really brought that enthusiasm and that passion, which is what you need, isn't it?
Oh, without doubt. And, you know, at the end of the day, we're here to get better, we're here to win trophies, but we're here on a journey together. You know, and we're here, and what we're doing is selling tickets to that journey, really. And we just hope that the journey is a fun one. We don't hope, we know it will be, because it's all about having fun. It's all about loving what we do, because when you love it, you're good at it.
And working with Houts and Mal Law, you're really looking at all levels of cricket at Derbyshire.
Definitely. I mean, that's one of the big things that me and Houts have been sort of tasked with, is to create a DNA, create the Derbyshire DNA. What does it look like? And that's right down from the under-12s all the way through to the first team. Because ultimately, we believe it's not just down to the ability and the skills of the players, but it's the character. And we want to build that through the behaviours, and that's why me, Mal and Houts are involved in all the levels of the pathway. And it's all about the connectivity back to the board, making sure that we're all part of one big family. We want to make sure that all the clubs in Derbyshire feel part of this big family too. And I promise you, over the next few years, our behaviours will be speaking louder than our words.
And that's the sort of thing that you can take what are very good players and make them great players with that team ethic and that team performance. Yeah,
definitely. And look, at the end of the day, I learned a lot of this from Gloucestershire and working with people like John Bracewell. You know, you're only the sum of all the parts that you've got, and it's all about making sure each person has got a role, each person is really clear on their role, and then they're able then to go out and train specifically and accurately towards that role. And everybody then goes out and they know exactly what they've got to go and do. And it's just about doing those basics better than anybody else, basically. And that's what we're instilling in them right now. And we're instilling that team ethic, the togetherness. And we want to create the situation where it's safe to fail. Not so much on the pitch, but certainly in training. It's safe to fail because we believe your last mistake's your best teacher. And you've got to be able to willing to make that mistake. And so we're happy for them to go out and enjoy making that mistake, because in them making that mistake, they're able to get better and better every day.
And that's particularly important for a lot of the young players coming through, and I take it they're going to have opportunities this summer.
They will. They got a huge amount of opportunity. That's the brilliant thing about being here at Derbyshire. You know, we've got a small squad. We've got a fantastic opportunity for these young lads, and not just the young lads in the current squad. You know, the young lads that are in and around the Derbyshire area over the next few years. You know, all right, there might be the odd opportunity for the odd player here and there to come into the squad from outside, but we're all about breeding and blooding from within, and there is a huge opportunity. Alfie's coming on great. Alfie Gledall, he's doing fantastically well, having come back after these stress fractures in his back. So who knows? I mean, obviously he won't start the season as strong as well, he's not going to start the season, but he'll be there and thereabouts in May, June. James Taylor's looking brilliant, Sam Connors, the whole bowling unit is looking great, and obviously headed up there by Tony, who's just a workhorse. You just seem to just plug him in and off he goes. So, but no, I'm really excited about what's coming, and obviously with the great signing of Logan, he's going to be a fantastic signing for us this year. And yeah, the future is really rosy. Honestly, I'm so excited about what we're going to do this year.
And the signing of Logan, it seems to be one that comes almost in the Derbyshire way, an up-and-coming player that's wanting to really push on.
Definitely. I mean, we really did a lot of analysis on his stats, where he bowls the ball, how successful he's been. He's a fantastic character. He's come highly recommended off Bob Carter, and obviously with John Wright, knows him very well. We've watched him in New Zealand. He's on the cusp of the New Zealand side with being in New Zealand Day. And if he bowls in anywhere near the same areas that he bowled in New Zealand here, and has bowls half as well as he did out there, we're going to have a fantastic signing, I tell you.
And looking ahead to the summer, it feels like a long way away, but now we're into January, it's going to come around fast.
Yeah.
I expect Sabres County Championship starts early. Are you looking to challenge in that format?
Well, look, I mean, you know, it's going to be a challenging year on that front, because obviously we played 10 championship games, I think, by the second week of July, and we played all of our 50 over tournament by then. So it's important that we hit the ground running, but it's important that we understand what our process is, day in, day out. We're not going to think too far in front. But yeah, of course, we're going to be really competing in that championship. And why not? We've got a fantastic side. And we've got a team that really does fancy themselves. And
looking ahead to the T20 as well, obviously the game's shortest form, that's something that Derbyshire really are striving for, to reach that first finals day.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's just about understanding what the roles are and gaining that momentum quickly, whether that be in the 50 overs or even in the T20. Role clarity is everything in that, and just understanding that, you know, you've got a specific job to do, whatever that job might be. And what I am really excited about is how athletic and our energy in the field. I think you've seen today from just a fielding session, which was catching specific today. The lads have got some real talent in the field, and I think if you're going to compete in any white ball tournament, you've got to have a team full of cats in the field, and that's what we've got.